So like I said, you guys, welcome to April. We are at the top of the month, which is always exciting because we have some month opening information for you guys. Like I said, coming off the leadership call, we know where our focus is. It's hashtag all in April or hashtag annihilate April, whatever you want to do in your posts as you're moving forward. If you're a hashtagger, I'm guilty. So, when we move forward coming out of March, we had a month where a lot of us were at an event. We focused and plugging into that event, getting as many people as we could there. So our business focus was maybe a little bit more on the tail half of the month for some of us. And I can tell you right now, knowing what I know, we've already doubled as a company from the month prior in February. So March was a double win. And all of our numbers have been up, so that is absolutely exciting. And I do know that as we move into the month of April, we are going to focus so hard on the Drive to AD, and you need to figure out where you fit into that program of the Drive to AD. As I know, we are kicking off our call tomorrow night, and it'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. So you'll be aware there will be a flyer out. You'll get it from your upline at national director and above. It'll get sent out to you. And what I want everyone that's on this call to be one of two people. You're either a leader who is supporting somebody on the Drive to AD, or you are on the Drive to AD as someone who's learning to become a leader. Those are the only two choices. Until you move into the other category where you're supporting somebody else, you should be plugged into those calls every month. Because you know what? Guess what works really well for us as business builders? Repetition, 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 right? The more we repeat it, the more we know it. The more we know it, the more we can teach it. The more we teach it, guess what? We duplicate. And when we duplicate, our business grows, our teams grow, our numbers grow, everything follows suit. So I'm really excited because we had some rising stars that broke at the end of the month. And we have some people that will be coming on for that in just a little bit. But I do know that the Drive to AD has been a huge staple of that moving forward. And I do know that if you've had the opportunity, I see some of you on here, Andrea is one of them. Andrea, I'm going to go ahead and unmute you real quick, or unmute yourself. She's like, oh no, I have to talk. I didn't know I was going to have to do that. So
yeah, exactly.
I knew what you were thinking. I could hear you all the way over here in Wisconsin. So Andrea is over in South Carolina. She went through the Drive to AD program, hit the rank of area director, has sustained it for month after month after month, went and got RD knocked out. And I can tell you, she's got to move into Blake's class and learn from him. So as someone who goes into the Drive to AD month one, the focus seems like it's a lot of homework off at first, correct?
Absolutely.
So when you chip away at the stone, as they call it, and do what we basically teach is 3 a day, right?
3 a day, every day.
Does that change too much in month two?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Nope.
So think of month one like going Rising Star. If you're brand new on this Zoom tonight, Rising Star is when you go out there and you start your team. You're going to have 3 people plus yourself, and you're about $2,000 in volume. So much unlocks at Rising Star. And that's what the Drive to AD takes you to. And when you look at the Drive to AD as a Rising Star, it is a building block, and you learn everything you need to know in that month one. Then when you graduate, become a Rising Star and go into month two, what happens is then you have Blake Mallon go ahead and give you the guts and info to take you to the actual area director. And then after that, we go into month 3 with Nick Sarnicola. So as this program has been developing, you guys, it's crazy because it's working. It's working like crazy. Andrea, how many Rising Stars did you just break last month under the Drive to AD program?
2.
2 Rising Stars. So, and I know that they both crossed stage and collected that money. But you guys, this is the huge part. We have NST coming up 90 days from now. So what you have to vision is how many people, maybe it's yourself plus a few others, maybe you've already hit that rank of Rising Star. Think in your mind, as you can see that stage in front of you at NST, how many people will be crossing on your team, getting that $500 bonus? Andrea says 5. Awesome. I will help you. So you guys think about that and visualize it. What I would do is I would put that up on your wall, on your whiteboard, draw circles, and fill in the circles as it happens. You know, if you want 5, Andrea, make 5 circles up there. You know, five people getting $500. That's $2,500. That's huge. So, you know, the goal is to be the key to help people succeed. Tomorrow night, that call will be happening. Jason O'Toole will be joining us for that call. If you are a leader, so leaders, put your ears on for a second. If you have a leader on this call and they're plugging you into the Drive to AD, you need to be on that invite call as well. It is detrimental to your business and to the person you're putting in the program to see you on that call with them. Because one thing I've learned about in this business, we never walk alone. We do things together, and doing things together multiplies, right? So if we're going to grab the elbow, if somebody else show up on that call tomorrow night, everybody should have at least one new person on that call. Now, if you're somebody who's been with the program for a real long time, right, what I need you to focus on is maybe just taking that Drive to AD call or Drive to AD month 1 again, so that you personally can go rising star again to get into that month 2 call. Because what happens is you're going to build momentum. And we know after coming out of NST, after watching the new comp plan, the key is building in 3. And Blake Malin said it ever so clearly on our leadership call tonight. 3 a day equals 3 new EPSs a month equals building a team of 3 and duplicating the same thing over and over and over. That's all we have to do. So key point is Drive to AD leaders, make sure you have at least one person on and you're on there with them tomorrow night. And the second thing is everyone who is not a leader yet on this line, maybe you're brand new, you need to plug into the Drive to AD. So I would make a call to whoever sponsored you or someone in your upline, reach out. Feel free to reach out to myself as well. And make sure that you're plugged into that Drive to AD call tomorrow night. Month 1 will start on Thursday, and we're going to keep the consistency the same that we've been doing at Thursday night calls. It will not inhibit our production with the other calls that happen. So I know that it'll be good moving forward. All right. So Drive to AD kicks off intro call tomorrow night. The calls will be on Thursday nights every week they're following. And that flyer will be up and in your hands from your upline by the end of the night tonight. All right. So very cool. I am really honored because we have a rock star on the line, and he has been knocking it out of the park. And I want to bring him on so he can share a little bit about not only what's working for him, but where he stems his belief. What was the game changer for him to take him from point A to point B? So all the way from up north A, Canada, I'm going to go ahead and have Kyle Dietz go ahead and unmute yourself. And I want to hear a little bit from you about how you are rocking it up there, kicking butt, taking names, and where that belief has stemmed from. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Kyle. Take it away.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I've been a part of VI for 13 months now. Knocked out national director in 4 months. And, I've really got to give it back to the system that our co-founders and our CEO have created to make it so simple for anybody to plug in, whether you're 18 or you're 65 or, it doesn't really matter where you come from or what your past experiences have been, what career you're currently in. Anybody can have success with this. And that's what I love about this company is that, from the products to the compensation plan, to the programs, to the perks, to the charities, to everything that makes it so great. When we share it with people, it really is. It's very, very simple, and I don't overcomplicate it. I use KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And I'll remember one thing Jason O'Toole said at one of the events. He said that the dumber or the stupider I became, the more money I made, because he didn't talk himself out of the sale. And having a sales background, it was very hard for myself to kind of dumb myself down and remove my ego. And once I did, it just started it started cranking away, and people started loving from sending the tools, the videos, 3-way calls, leveraging my business partners in as much as possible, and just kind of sit back and let them share their story and inspire other people, because that's what we're really doing is we're inspiring people. We're kind of taking their hand and we're leading them to things that maybe they wouldn't do on their own. So I found more, they seen that the energy, the something about the air, it started to change. And even when I came down here with Dakota out in Oregon, our creator of Neon, it's, like I said, the energy in the air, we're just around, we're smiling, we're happy. People are seeing that, and they're loving the energy, and they're just latching on with us. So I mean, I don't do anything super special. I just show a lot of urgency. I show a lot of excitement. I show a lot of passion. Because I had my big why is to be financially free and to retire my mom. So I don't let anybody come in the way of that. And I'm, like I said to everyone in the company, that I'm taking this thing to the top, and we're creating the next level, the next movement here, and we will be the biggest company on the planet. We'll be Herbalife life size soon, but. I get really fired up because the support and the culture, the team, the unity is endless. So, if you keep it simple and you follow the system, the getting started training that's put into place, and show excitement with people, they can see that. They can see that, and they want to partner with people that they feel can get them from point A to point B. So if you're that person that can really inspire other people, anybody can do it. So Brenda, I mean, that's kind of the simple, that for my success in prospecting and recruiting promoters, it's just from showing urgency and excitement and taking what Ryan, Nick, and Blake have already put into place. Like we say it a million times, I hear it all the time, and just putting that.
I think you cut out on us, Kyle, but you are absolutely right. You can feel free to join back in if you have any more last comments, but I'm going to go ahead and take it away. So if you guys were taking notes and paying attention to that, it said create a sense of urgency. We're at the very beginning of April, you guys, and all you have to do is visualize the next 30 days. Where do you see yourself 30 days from now? And the way we do that is we break it down into small bites, and to the point where, you're going to do one bite at a time. 1 week at a time. We know we build our week from Friday to the following Thursday. And I think when you learn to run week to week, you tend to see bigger differences in your business. And when you move forward, thinking in the month of April, guys, for us that are northerners and even the southerners, this is like pre-summer for us, okay? So people are just now thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm going on vacation soon. School's getting out. I got to get the shorts out of the drawer, my swimsuit. I've got barbecues I'm going to go to this summer. They're thinking about how they're going to look. Paint a picture for them of where they can be 90 days from now. Go to #MyViStory. Find a story that relates with them and share with them of how that's going to look for them. That is huge. So I want to bring on a new rising star that went out there and crushed it last month. And I know that she dialed in. I want to make sure she's here. I'm going to have you go ahead and unmute your phone, Rita. Are you there?
I am here.
Hey, Rita, welcome to the call. Rita is new. She's under Jason. She went out there and hammered Rising Star this last month. So proud of you, Rita. How does that feel?
It feels awesome.
Awesome.
It's leading by example, following the GST.
Excellent. So that means, you guys, if you remember, Rita goes Rising Star and she comes to NST, which I'm sure, Rita, Jason's already got you committed to, correct?
Already booked to go.
Woo woo! That's awesome. So what that means, you guys,
with my team,
she's got $500 that she's going to be getting as she crosses the stage at NST. This is the picture that I want you to create, and that is what I'm talking about. So Rita, you just said one thing that I want to pull out, you guys. Rita, she's booked, but who else are you bringing, Rita?
I'll be bringing my team with me.
That's right. And your team is going to grow between now and then. So I want you guys to all paint a visual picture, just like Rita, visualize your team crossing with you. We have a theory, where we go one, we go all on our team, and that's our hashtag. But also know that just like Rita, who's bringing her team, you guys do the same thing. Think about how many seats you're going to fill. 90 days can produce a lot of excitement. Not only that, you do not want to have people not in those seats. I know that was a double negative for the teachers out there, but let me tell you, you have to have butts in the seats, as Jason always says, to be able to get the experience at these events, because you'll be sitting there going, oh, I wish so-and-so would have heard this. Get them there. It's going to be huge, because all I know is our CEO, as well as Blake, are out there planning and plotting. You know, we have the launches of the PT, we have the launches of the Latino market you'll hear tonight on the Vi Live call coming up next. But they're going to drop another bomb in 90 days. I don't know if you guys caught that post that I put up last week, and we've been talking about it and listening on the Vi Live calls. There's going to be another announcement that, after we heard tonight, is going to not only double most of our businesses, some of you will triple and quadruple because of this next announcement. So do you think you're going to have a better business if you have more people at the seats at NST? So again, just like going Rising Star, the building blocks, when it comes to events, you guys, that's how we build our business. We're going to move people from where we are now in our local markets and our group challenge parties to the next RST. First of all, are you registered, right? Then make sure your team is all registered, correct? Third and final, you know what? Take out all excuses, because here's what I know. I've been reading and passing around one of my favorite books, The Traveler's Gift by Andy Andrews. And he says right in there, it's making that decision that everything else will fall into place. So if you have not ever read The Traveler's Gift, I highly recommend it. It's a good book. It's a fast read. Once you start, you don't want to put it down. But I also do know that, I followed Andy Andrews for about the last 20 years. And he is not only an amazing motivational speaker, but there's sequels to that book as well. And so if you've read that one, I suggest that you look at some of the other information to keep your personal growth going, because as you know, it's personal growth daily matters. So I'm going to go ahead and really check and see. I know that Ashley will be joining us really soon. I'm going to send out a text. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can have Erica unmute yourself.
Hi, Brenda.
Hey, sweetie. I know that this is off the cuff, but what I'm going to tell you is I know that as we move forward, and I'm really excited about your market and things are going out there, tell us a little bit about what you're doing with your group challenges up there for the month of April.
Yeah, absolutely. This is something that I've been very passionate about and slow and steady over the last couple of years, actually. But in the last couple of months, I've really reached out to people in the community, fitness professionals, people that run anything that they can offer families. And I have people now approaching me saying, can you and your people come and do something for us? So it's really cool. So every Sunday, I am committed in my community to provide a free family-friendly workout of some sort. So we've partnered up with yoga. We have Empowering Within Yoga, and they had such a great experience. They asked if they could host one once a month. We have one with Sun Hang Do. It's a martial arts program. And so, yeah, it's just something that is a great way for us to introduce the family challenge, right? Getting people out, leading by example.
Yes, good job.
And yeah.
That's excellent. So you guys take advantage of the challenge groups as well as your challenge parties, and make sure that you check in as well. I know that's making a huge difference in your business, Erica. Thank you for sharing and sharing some of those ideas with us as well. So I'm excited. Our keynote speaker has arrived, and I have to say, one out of all of us that are on this call, am blessed to be not only mentored by her, but working with her side by side, as well as knowing that she's a mompreneur just like me, and walking the walk, talking the talk, being the #1 female income earner in our whole company. But more importantly, I know that Ashley is going to share from her heart today a little bit about the excitement about what's going on in the company, as well as a nice mindset moment for you too. So without any further ado, Ashley, I'm going to turn it over to you. Oops, let me unmute you, hon.
There we go. Hey, everybody. I hope you guys are having an amazing start to your week. It is an exciting time, I think, to be a part of Vi. If you've got, any access to all the new information that's happening. If anything else, I know that you guys are probably extremely dialed in because you are part of a team that, has leadership that's making sure you guys are ready. You understand what language we're using. You're understanding very clearly, what's working out there right now. And I really want to talk, obviously, a little bit about looking into the new month here of April. It's so funny, when you're closing the month over the weekend It's like you wake up on Monday and you're like, oh, finally, I'm in April, like the rest of the world. So welcome to April. We're excited to have you guys. And, I'm excited to be in April too, because, we've always learned something as a part of, the way that we work this business. It's a system. And if you close the month, whether you closed it like you wanted to and got the results that you wanted or not, there's always this amazing transition period that happens where you go from closing one month to opening another. And, this is sort of a fun and crazy time of, there's only 12 of these opportunities a year where you're closing one month and opening another month. But, I'm always very clear, with communicating to my organization and our team here, what is it that you really want? Because the truth is, none of us can help you get somewhere if you don't know where you want to be or where you want to go. So the most important thing is just saying, hey, this month, whatever your goal is, it doesn't matter. I'd like to increase my overall growth by 15% in volume. I'd like to enroll 3 new teammates and get them, get one of the 3 to Rising Star. I would like to have 10 new team customers and 3 new personal customers. I would like to get $500 in free groceries and max out my free groceries this month. Everybody on this line is going to have a different goal. You may have a goal that falls into all 3 categories. I want to get in the 1K club and make that extra $50. Why not? It's on the table. I want to enroll 3 EPS so I can get double fast starts on all 3 of them before the end of the month. I want to focus on my customer retention so I can get that bonus. There's something for everyone to focus on here. And a part of being in this company for many years and helping lead, thousands of people, as I've realized, you just have to figure out what you're in love with when it comes to the VI mission. What do you love? What are you having fun doing, right? Where are you getting results? For those of you that like to lead teams, where are you getting that feeling of purpose where people are calling you back and saying, thank you. I appreciate everything you're doing here. You're making a difference. For those of you that are like, hey, I'm somebody who long-term, I've got big goals and I've got to chunk out, these little goals and get them knocked out every week so that I can hit my monthly goals. I talk a lot about this with my leaders, but there's something that I would encourage you guys to do when it comes to your month of April. Take each of those little goals that you've figured out and write them down in your notebook. And this is a tip for you guys and something that I do personally that helps me, to become financially successful and successful as a leader that's on purpose with this company. And that is right in the center of your notebook. I want you to write your goal. What is that goal? And if you had a T-chart, okay, and on that T-chart, there were 3 categories. The center category, I want you to write your goal, okay? And on the left side, I want you to write, okay, there's my goal. What is my action plan? So in order to achieve that goal by the end of this month, what are you going to have to do to achieve that goal? That's going to be on your left column. And on the right-hand column, you're going to talk about purpose, okay? What in your life or in someone else's life will you be able to achieve by accomplishing that goal? This is really interesting. It's a very simple system. You can call it what you want, right? But I'm going to give you the 3 categories again. The center 3 categories is your goal. The left side of your T-chart in its own category is your action plan, and the far right is your purpose. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to go through, and I want you to take 5 or 6 minutes and do this process. It's so worth it. You can use this for other things in your life too, in your personal life, for those goals, your spiritual goals, your family goals. But use one for your VI goals tonight, for the month of April. And, you may have something, for example, like I want to help 3 people get 3 for free. So I want to help 3 people get free product this month. All right, that's great. So what are your goals, right? Your goals is 3 for free. What's your action plan? How are you going to get that done? You're going to talk to 3 new people a day. You're going to connect 1 new person a week to Brenda on a 3-way phone call or another teammate. You're going to help someone that's struggling financially and save them some money on their groceries, right? You're going to write down the list of 4 or 5 people. There you go. Goal, action plan, and purpose. Goal, action plan, and purpose. Those are the 3 categories. So you've got 4 or 5 things. And I'm going to encourage you for your action column and your purpose column to write down 4 or 5 things for each of those goals. All right. And then in your purpose column, you're going to say, wow, why am I doing this? Why do I really want 3 for free, right? For my teammates. Well, first of all, if I got 3 people to get their product for free, that would put me in the 2,500 club, right? That's an extra $1,000 a month to me and my family for helping 3 people get free groceries. I'm doing it because it makes me feel good, right? When I go to bed at night, I'm happy about what I'm doing in my part-time business with Vi. What else am I doing? I'm feeding people, right? I'm feeding people healthy food and helping them transform their lives. That's a good thing for your purpose column. But basically, guys, you could take whatever you want, whether it's requalifying for a rank, hitting a new goal, getting your product for free. You could literally put each of those in that goal column and then go figure out what's your action plan and what's your purpose. For those of you who are thinking, wow, Ashley is just, wow, this is so smart. How did she come up with this? I didn't come up with this on my own. I actually ripped this off from Tony Robbins, and I've duplicated this in my life. And, I was telling Brenda, I've spent thousands of dollars on, mentoring with the Platinum Partnership with Tony Robbins. And, I've gotten a lot of great things out of this, but this was the number one thing in my own life because I'm sort of a self-motivated person. All I need to know is what system do successful people use. I can use it, right? And so what I do is I just take that system and now I'm gifting it to you guys. So that is my gift to you tonight, is open up your month of April with your goal, your action plan, and your purpose for every single one of those goals. And you're not going to just lump in 25 goals into the goal section and overgeneralize. You're going to take each one of those goals of your top 3 that you want to accomplish this month, and then you're going to go find out what's your action plan on those and why are you doing it. What's the real reason you're doing it, right? And if you get to the purpose column and you can't even think of one reason why you're doing it, just gonna throw this out there, it might not be your real goal. You might need to figure out what another goal is that drives you, that hits your purpose, right? For some of you, it may be a rank-based goal where you're making an extra $2,000 a month or working your way to that so that you can donate to charity. That could be your purpose, right? So that you can take a day off of work to spend more quality time at home. Or you could, if you're a trainer, you could donate those meals to kids in need, or train someone for free who needs your time, who can't afford your training. I mean, there's a million ideas I can think of, but this is a really cool opportunity for us to get back on purpose with what we really want. Now, I know we're walking into the Vi Live call right now, and I don't want to take away from that time, but I do want to say this. We've got 2 new launches. They're working. Well, Ashley, how do you know? Because I'm recruiting. I'm recruiting again. The compensation plan just motivated me in a very big way to go out there and build a new third organization. So I've got people enrolling in my own backyard. Any market that I'm hitting up, I'm going to make sure that I have people in those rooms. I'm very serious about maximizing this comp plan, building a new third organization. I even re-listened to Blake's training today at compplan.vi.com. It's the recording that he shot at the NST, the compplan.vi.com. I listened to that and I wrote down these notes today. I'm literally reading to you guys from my journal here. Get everybody into the 1K club so they can make the extra $50, right? That's getting everybody their 3 for free plus maybe a customer. 3 executive promoter systems are going to be over $1,200 in value to me. Right? For all of you on the phone, it's going to be at least right? $600 to $700 or more extra for you every month for going out there and adding 3 executive promoters to your team. Hello? I don't know, when are you going to get an extra $700 raise in your job, right? And what if you treated this like it was your job? What if you committed to 2 hours a day? Every single one of you could enroll 3 APS. Well, Ashley, I'm not a great recruiter. I believe that you could recruit 3 APS this month. Hey, what if you aim for 3 and you got 2 and you had 2 brand new people to work with? Is that a bad thing? No, you still made fast start bonus, right? I mean, this is just an awesome butt kicker and light into my fire and your fire to go out there and do what we should be doing anyway. And I'm really excited about it. You know, we've got the overall theme, which is get as many people as you can to Rising Star. Why? Because it's what's best for them. And if they make it to the National Success Training, then they're going to get $500 there. What? Like, that's what's best for people. Do what's right by people. That's what real leaders do, right? Enroll them. Let's get them to Rising Star, and let's get them to NST and get them paid. I mean, this is serious stuff here. And then, obviously, the reality is every single one of you who aspire to be a regional director or already are one or beyond, we got to go build a director in our 3rd team. Why? Because it's worth another $150 pay raise to you every single month for your drive vehicle, okay? And for those of you that are like, well, you know, I couldn't figure out how to fit in my car insurance, my tire insurance, my gas, my everything. Now you can. No more excuses. $750 is going to get you a nice car right now. So go out there, hit RD, start building in 3s, get that 3rd director done. Let's make some extra cash. Let's change some more lives. It's April. On this month, let's walk into the Vi Live call right now. We're taking notes, ready to rock. I just want you guys to know everyone in the company is leading by example right now, from the top down. I mean, Nick's like, I've never seen you get so excited about how easy it is to recruit right now. It's easy. You know, if you're not recruiting people right now, it's because you're too worried about getting everything perfect. That's not what you do. You just start talking to people. There's still questions that people ask me that I don't know the answer to. I'm like, I don't know. I'll find the answer to you. But all I know is it works, right? I don't know. All I know is I still use that, and it works. So I love you guys. I'm here for you. Let's have an incredible April. I see so many incredible familiar faces here. I'm so happy at the growth in this team, and I'm looking forward to working with you guys very closely. I'm going to kick the call back over to my partner, Brenda. Thank you, guys. Good to see your faces.
Thank Ashley. She's awesome. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Everybody, thank her. The wrap. Hop on the Vi Live.